New tonight, are DUI laws in the Carolinas too lenient? A new study out today ranks South Carolina #2 in the country for worst drivers. The reason, according to the data, nearly half of all fatal crashes involve drunk driving. Just yesterday, we were in court as 29-year-old Matthew Harvey pled guilty in a deadly DUI crash. His passenger was killed when he ran off the road and hit several trees. As part of the deal, Harvey will spend less than 6 months behind bars. This case causing many to wonder if enough is being done to punish people involved in deadly drunk driving crashes. NBC Charlotte's Richard Devane spent the day looking into state laws. Here's what he found out.
Yeah, guys, a family upset because the person who was responsible for the death of their loved one was driving drunk. He'll only get 4 months in prison. They want answers, so we came to the district attorney's office to find out.
I have been kind of living in a nightmare.
Nearly a year after the death of Mary Brooks, and the pain for her family and friends is still very real.
Inside and out, a beautiful soul. It's so wrong. It's just so wrong.
Brooks died when the car she was riding in ran off the road, crashed into several trees off Runnymede last February. On Thursday, the driver, Matthew Harvey, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter. His sentence, 5 years behind bars, but most of that sentence suspended. He'll spend just 120 days in prison.
That is not justice, it's not fair, and it has to be stopped.
This was the most severe punishment that Harvey could get, says Jay Assendoff of the Mecklenburg County District Attorney's Office.
He was charged with the maximum charge, and he pled guilty to the maximum charge. Where the family, I think, is upset is the level of punishment that the law provides for someone with no record who has been convicted of this particular charge.
We also spoke to a prominent attorney who handles DWI cases, and both men point to Raleigh.
What they have to understand is there is structured sentencing in North Carolina, and those are guidelines that the judges have to abide by.
The legislature has chosen to punish driving while impaired as a misdemeanor, and if driving while impaired causes the death of a person, it's punished as a felony. But the legislature raised the punishment from one felony to a little higher felony several years ago, but in doing so, they carved out a special rule for a person who has no criminal record.
That family has not said if they will go to legislators seeking a new law, but they say it's something they'll consider. In the district attorney's office, Richard Devane, NBC Charlotte.